It's week 4 of the National Football League. And coming up, we'll see Puka Nacua. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Rams and the Dolphins. And it's coming right up on EA Sports.
A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Glad to have you all with us for another dose of NFL action. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here in the booth for you. And Brock, if the build-up to kickoff has been any indication this week, man, we're in store for a good one.
Yeah, we never have an NFL game without the two sides doing a little drawing in the days leading up to it. It's the game before the game. Any edge that you could create, and now's the time to kick it off, where you actually take care of business on the field, and you know both sides are ready to go.
Two of the NFL's best starts challenging each other here. Off we go in a Week 4 showdown. Starting from the 5. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a proud Samoan and one of your few fellow lefty QBs, Brock, Tua Tagovailoa.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready.
Tua now from the gun. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing on 3rd, Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. He has it at the 33. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So here come the Rams on offense, readying for their opening drive. And amidst the veterans, it's this rookie quarterback leading them out.
You remember what he did last week? Kind of worked in support of? And against at times a winning effort. You'll take the 3 touchdowns every single week and twice on Sunday. All those turnovers can't happen. They eventually catch up to you. This time it was a win, but a repeat this week with all those mistakes, long odds.
They'll run here with Blake Corum. And he's brought down for a loss. Now I think they're going to have to stop things here. Yep, and they just did. One of the Rams is hurt and is going to need some help out there. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd. They'll stick with Corum. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. That stop coming from Henry To'o. They'll get that yard back.
I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
His first throw is an interception. But now it looks like he was shaken up in the process. They're going to bring out someone to look at him. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Tua off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Running it after the penalty. And he gets him around 6 there. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. Even after a solid 6 yards on that play, still a long ways to go here on third down. Here's Tua. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. He's got this at the 27. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So the penalty on the return doesn't do them any favors, Brock. A lot more field ahead of them here starting out. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Corum again. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So now a much tougher task here as they come up on 2nd and 20. He'll throw it. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. New set of downs for him at the 38. They're going to run on first down with Corum. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. They'll throw it. He'll get this complete to Pitts. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. They'll run here following the penalty. He gets it ahead and winds up with about 3. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. From midfield now. Completed over the middle. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
So that connection for first will bring us to the end of the first. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Pass play coming here. He has room past the 25. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it brings up an LA first down. Corum straight ahead. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. He'll look to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there, where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So that brings up 4th down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams get the game's first points here in the second. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Carter on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. It's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock, but what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
First down, here's Tua. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
All right, come on.
Throwing again, here's Tua. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. He's got a gain of 6 there. Brought down by Paulson Adebo.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Running with A-Chain out of the gun. And he stopped after running it up across the 45 to the 46. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 46-yard line.
A-Chain again. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Go ahead.
Tagovailoa off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
A loss of 9 brings up 4th down.
Punter on now, and he gets into this one. He has it at the 13. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. The Rams are headed back to the field, so we'll get a look at Romeo Dobbs. They'll start on the ground, Corum. And he stopped after a nice gain up past the 25. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. From the gun, a carry by Corum. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Rams are going to have a first down. Looking to the air here. His pass caught by Nakua. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Throwing from the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for short yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Give him 4 yards, and that moves them that much closer. 2nd and goal now from the 2. Escapes the pocket. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Rams grow their lead just before halftime. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Rams double their lead to 14.
Dolphins nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Evans now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Dolphin offense taking over late in this half. And down a couple of scores, Brock. They probably try to get this into field goal range to trim that lead before halftime. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Now 2 at a throw. Hits him on the out route. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 2nd and 3 now. From the 47. Short pass brought in. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final time out here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Ready.
Trying again following the sack. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Go ahead.
Waddle now in motion right. 3rd down run from Achane. And he'll get it up to the 44. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. Punt team on the field. Shaheed on to handle the return. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. He's got it. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And they'll only have time for one play before halftime. Back to throw it. Gets everything he has under this throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later. Let's go right through halftime and on to the start of the third quarter. Sanders all set to send it away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. Man, he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Los Angeles getting its offense set to go to begin the third. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. Throwing from the gun here. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Give to Corum from the gun. His foray up the middle, and that's about 3. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's on the move. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. The Rams are set to punt. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. Miami set to take over once again on offense. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Hey, time out 2. Time out 2. Time out 2. Ready.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Rams will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. It's Kader Kohu up to make that play. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Now looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Ready up.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. On the handoff, it's Corum. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Forced out to his right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. They'll try and throw it here. Getting out to his left. And they will score. Touchdown, LA! The Rams take a 20-zip lead. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Rams stretch their lead to 21. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Carter on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Offense to the line for second down.
44. Ready.
A-Chain on the inside give. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
A gain of 11 brings up 3rd and 4.
Tua now from the gun. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Ready.
Tagovailoa on first down. On target to Waddle. And they take him down right along the 30. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. That one's complete over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Ready.
Man in motion here. Tua off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
A 3-yard loss brings up 2nd and 13 at the
20
27-yard line.
Set.
Out of the shotgun, a give to A-Chain. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. Drive in dire straits, it's 3rd and 9.
All right.
Brings up 3rd and
They put a receiver in motion here left. We'll see what they come up.
Go ahead.
They go play action with Tagovailoa. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's running for it. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd down carry for A-Chain. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one, and now it's 3rd and 8.
It's now 3rd and 8.
All right, come on.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
A give to Corum. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding. Offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Running left, it's Corum. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Wow, wide open here, complete. And we'll turn our focus now to the flag down as he ends up out of bounds.
Holding offense.
Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Throwing from near his own goal line. Quick slant into the hands of Pitts. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow, and he is dicing it.
And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. The Rams are set to punt. And this will be his second effort of the contest. Looking to return from the 29. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him. Ball at the 33 for first down.
Hey, get set. Out.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Get set. Out.
Second and 10 now. Has some daylight through the 40. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On first down, here's Tagovailoa. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Colsenadimo's got it. And the Rams will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Oh, man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's second and inches. Buying some time right. Nakua nabs this one along the sideline. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
Let's go. Half the 60.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10.
Assignments were tested, and they were ready for it defensively. That's an excellent stop at the line. And it's going to make this offense seriously question revisiting that call.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Back to throw. Chased out to his right. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Third and long for him here. Flush down now to his left. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward. Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. Oh, hang on there. Hang on a moment. Looks like we've got an injured player on the kick return. They're going to check on him now. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And they pick him off again. Greg Newsome has it. And the Rams take possession of the football. Well, just when you think things can't get any worse, Brock, I am not sure what you call it, because I don't think I've ever called it 4 straight drives ending in an interception.
Oh, as a former QB, Kate, I know exactly what to call this. A nightmare. 4 pick games are a rarity, and you never see it happen on consecutive drives. And at this point, listen, hey, offense coordinator, play caller, run the ball. And I mean run the ball.
And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. They'll stick with Corum. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense.
Offside. Defense.
Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Running it after the penalty. And he's brought down after a short gain. Call it 1 yard on the play, and that leaves him with 3rd and 14. So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. And their start to the season, not